Brazil is one of my favorite countries on earth. After living in southern Brazil for 2.5 years, for a long time I've been wanting to come back to visit some of the country's national parks. This summer I had the chance to travel to the state of Bahia in northeastern Brazil. After arriving in the lively and colorful capital city of Salvador, I made my way out to Lencois and Capao, which are the perfect bases to explore the rugged plateaus, valleys, and waterfalls of the Chapada Diamantina, one of Brazil's most famous national parks.
Good morning from the little village of Capao. Going to be heading up to Cachoeira da Fumaca waterfall today. It looks like there's very few people in town. It's Monday morning. Looking forward to seeing some of the most beautiful views out here in Chapada Diamantina. One thing I'm enjoying about this trail so far is that I've only seen 2 groups of people. I mean, I always like coming out to nature to be on your own, not to be in lines of people or to have people yelling or playing their music or things. So it's really nice, peaceful and quiet this morning. Woo-hoo-hoo! Here I am to the first lookout up above Cachoeira da Fumaca, looking straight down at the big canyons down below. I've made it here to Cachoeira da Fumaca. The views have totally opened up. Check out straight down below, thousands of feet here with the waterfall coming down. Thankfully, there's a little bit of water left in it, and it's absolutely tremendous here, looking out in all directions. I am back here at Morro do Pai Inácio, and it's a lot clearer this afternoon. There's a lot more people coming up for the sunset. All right, now I can see why everyone says come up to the top here for sunset, but the sunset up here was just glorious. $8 a night here for the guest house in Palmeiras. Not a bad deal. Ooh, it is a sweat bath here. I just talked to a guide who's taking a group of 5 people and asked him one question about making the loop, and he said, I don't give out information. If you're going alone, you're going alone. So clearly the guides are pretty stingy here about giving out tips and things, which is okay. I've done quite a bit of research on this route. It's a hard one to kind of know which route to take in what order, but I'll figure it out. Hopefully someone else along the way or someone where I'm staying tonight can help me out with some more information. Here I am in Mirante do Pati, or the first lookout of Pati Valley. Nice group of like 6 or 7 guys from Salvador with their guide that I just got to chat with, and they gave me a little bit of helpful information. So it pays to be patient and to be nice. I got 15 bananas yesterday for about 70 cents, so that's definitely a lot of weight. I think I've eaten half of them already, so feeling a little bit bloated, but working through my bananas here and looking forward to checking out more of the Vale do Pati. Straight down into the steep canyon. Woo. Oh, that is straight down. There's nobody here because I started late and I'm doing this whole thing in 2 days. Oh, these are the moments that make it all worth it. Flying up here to northeastern Brazil, getting a rental car, driving out, doing all the logistics, trying to figure out how to get out here, getting lost, looking up all the details on this route. And finally you get out here to these kind of lookouts, which make it all worth the effort. I'm learning a lot of humility on this hike here. And every time I get slightly off route, I stop, check my map, backtrack, and get myself back on route. Oh, making up to the ridgeline here, getting some real nice views back behind me towards the sun. Banana number 10 on the day. I think this is my last one. I can't take any more. But calories is calories. You gotta eat out here. And any kind of fruit is better than no fruit. It's our beautiful little farms down here that you can stay for the homestays. I'm trying to talk to these ladies here, see if I can get a room for the night and dinner. So I'm staying here in the Posada de Dona Raquel. Her beautiful family, what a great spot to stay. It's cooling off here as the sun is going down. It's 5:30, looking straight up at all the walls of the canyons here from down inside the Vale do Pati.
Tá benzendo!
One of the best things about staying in the valley is staying with the local families that have been here for a long time. Dona Raquel and her family members run a couple of the guest houses right up here. Dinner was delicious last night. It was so quiet at night. You sleep really well. It's dark. No one was making noise. Everyone was in bed by 9:30. And I woke up on my own at 5:30 this morning to get out on the trail before everyone else. Day 2, and I got 3 bananas left. Time to kill them off. I paid about $10 less last night not to have breakfast, so here's breakfast on the trail at 6:30. And if you can hear that bird, but I'm at least an hour ahead of everyone else that's having breakfast at 7 o'clock. Nice to be out in the trail, alone with nature. It's only 7 o'clock, but I can already feel the sweat dripping down me here. It is really humid, even though I'm climbing up towards 4,000 feet right now. This morning I'll be heading up to Morro do Castelo, or Castelo Peak. Should have a nice lookout here up above 4,000 feet. Almost up here to the grutas, or the caves. It's actually a much bigger cave than I thought. When you're not coming with a guide or following anybody else, because I'm so early up here, you gotta take it slow and make sure you don't get off track. Whew, made it out of the cave. That was an extensive cave, longer than I thought. At least a few hundred meters, and it's just pitch black inside. Woo, after a good scramble up from those caves, I've made it up to the lookout here. It's spectacular. The clouds are just flying all around. A little chilly with that breeze, but I'm loving it. It's drying off all my sweat. Combination of local homestay families that you can stay with out here. They're still living in the valley. These plateau lookouts and just the rugged and remote terrain out here really makes the Vale do Pati a special place. Ramen noodles with that tasty seasoning packet mixed in. Doesn't need to be cooked. Kind of like chips or something. Woohoo! Mofezinho lookout! This is fun. I'm to the part of the trek here where I'm hiking straight up the Rio Funis. I should have several little waterfalls on the way up the riverbed here. Estou aqui com duas das guias aqui da Chapada Diamantina. E por que as pessoas devem vir para cá para conhecer um pouco?
Todos estão convidados a vir para o Parque Nacional da Chapada Diamantina, mais precisamente o trekking do Vale do Pati. Natureza abundante, conexão interna. Alguns desafios, mas nada que a própria natureza nos permita continuar. Assim que super indicamos e agradecemos a visita.
Venha viver essa experiência com a gente espera vocês de coração.
Até mais!
Valeu, obrigado! Esperta! Here at Igrejinha, or the Little Church, one of the other landmark spots here on the Vale do Pati. Looking down towards Guinea and the trailhead where I started at Leixos.
After several days of day hikes and 2 full days trekking in the Vale do Pati, I was starving, and a stop in Lencois to have Bahia's most famous dish of acarajé was the perfect way to finish off my visit to the Chapada Diamantina.